Let us once again escape New York. Our first bike trip on the new 2023 Lowrider ST. Let's check it out. What's going on, YouTube? FXDLS Brooklyn is back in the building. And you are catching me, that's right, it is the summer of 2023, and this is our first bike trip that we are doing with the Lowrider ST. And yeah, not too much going on with the bike right now, pretty minimal, right? We have our Saddleman SDC step up, we got our Fab 20 exhaust, we got a luggage rack, obviously some passenger pegs, we have the Precious Cargo Jenny in the building, and yeah, the bike is completely packed out. So this is actually the first time that I'm going to be leaving Brooklyn, New York City on this bike fully packed. And yeah, this is definitely the most amount of weight that we put on this bike so far. But yeah, we got a little bike trip planned, you know, nothing crazy, week-long trip. And this is actually one of my first bike trips doing it 2-up with Jenny since my wreck in the fall. So really looking forward to this trip. It is also our year anniversary from when we got engaged last year. So we're going to celebrate it properly the only way we know how, on two wheels, brother. And that's it. We're going to hit the road. But still sounds good. What do you think, brother? Yeah? Alright, let's hit the road. Let us once again escape New York. We're actually hitting the road. It's actually about 5:30 in the morning. And, you know, things are starting to get moving. It is a weekday here. I've done enough miles with her on the back of this bike where I'm not really concerned about bottoming it out or anything like that with where the suspension is currently at. But yeah, this is a hard city to survive in. This is a hard city to make it in. I got a lot of dear friends of mine throughout the last 5 years who have actually grew up in this city and have finally moved out of it for greener pastures. And one of the keys to surviving in New York City is taking time to get out of New York City, which is why being into motorcycles is a very good passion to have if you live in New York City. Because it is hard to survive here mentally if you do not take time to get out of here. And I titled the video Escape New York because that's important, man. And I would imagine that's for any major city in the United States, is you gotta take time to get away. And I've said this in a previous video, but one of the reasons why I love my hometown of New York City is the diversity of riding out here, which is, again, we're currently heading up into the mountains, and that's going to be a little 100-mile rip, small rip, and we're up in the mountains. So, you know, that's where we're going today. But also, if I wanted to, I could literally be riding the coast in under an hour easily. And if I want to right now, I could cross a bridge or two, and then I am right in the thick of New York City chaos. So there's just so much diversity of riding out here, which is why I love my hometown, even with all the challenges and problems, especially riding out here, as of what you're seeing right now. I feel like I gotta give this horn some practice. Not bad. But yeah, you know, surviving as a rider, like I said, you do have to take time to escape the city. Obviously, if you want to actually ride, you know, the chaos riding, the having to survive this, having to survive that, is only fun for so long. For me personally, my favorite riding is mountain twisties, or just doing any given bike trip, what you're seeing me do right now, which is why this bike was made for me. I'll make a separate video about just how damn happy and satisfied I am with this bike right now, and why I think you should buy this bike if you're somebody who is into sport touring. But yeah, you gotta make it a point to get out of the city. That's the first rule. And then the second rule, which again, I'll probably make a separate video for this, is you have to be a morning person to survive as a biker out here in New York City. Because like I said, it's 5:30 in the morning right now, and it's already chaos. I'm already dealing with all sorts of chaos. So throw 3 or 4 more hours on the clock and you're going to be in a world of chaos where the ride itself becomes more of a fight to survive more than anything that's really joyous. And don't get me wrong, like I do enjoy having to weave in and out of New York City chaos. I do. Like that's, as a rider, that's what I was for. That's the fire I was forged in. But at the end of the day, I want to enjoy my motorcycle, man. I want to be able to open it up. I want to leave second gear. I want to not constantly worry if I'm gonna die. I want to, especially with my lady on the back, you know, I just want to be able to enjoy the damn ride, do some twisties, do some cruising. So you gotta get out of New York, y'all. You gotta get out of New York. And that's all I got for this one as we hop on to the BQE as multiple people run the red lights. That's right, New York. These lights will inspire you. As always, whether you're riding in the city or you're riding in the country, I hope you're staying safe out there. I hope you're staying low. Ride early and ride often. Ain't nothing like riding into the sunrise. We are going to enjoy the rest of our bike trip here. We're going to enjoy our anniversary of being engaged for 1 year and have done 0 planning for a wedding. And we're going to keep it moving. Stay safe and stay low. FXDLS Brooklyn is out.